So I'm taking some time this afternoon just to finish off some of my pieces that are in my 3 boxes that I talked about last night on my TikTok live. So I've decided to tackle the one with the most pieces in it and at least get 4 to 6 pieces sanded, ready for polish, well, glossing and then polishing, and then later for final completion. So I've got a 320 grit here. I'm using this dry. And I don't want to make the piece too hot because then you can get heat spots. And if I was indoors, I would be wearing a mask, but as I'm outside, because it's so lovely today, it's so warm, I'm not worrying about a mask because I've got all of this lovely open air. So, working my way through from 320 to 500 to 5,000 grit, should I say, sandpaper, because I don't want a fully glossy piece, but I also don't want it dull either. So the first few sandpapers I use dry, just to start off the process. And what I'm doing is just what I want to do is show you actually, start to finish, what the piece looks like before it's had its finishing sanding session. And then what it looks like when I've actually glossed it to get rid of the scratch marks, if I make any scratch marks on here, and then polish it to give it its final lovely coat. So now I'm on 1,200 grit, and this I'm going to make wet. Not too wet, but just wet enough to create friction. That too. Actually, once you've done this process a couple of times, you actually get into a nice little rhythm. So, working my way through. And what I don't want to do is stay on one area too long. As I said, that creates a hot spot. And resin does not like a hot spot, and we certainly don't want to give it a hot spot. So my last couple of grits, this is 2,500, so it's really fine. This is the real smoothing stage. And what this will do is really bring out the pattern and the colours in this piece. That's that stage. Now for the final stage, I'm only taking these up to 5,000, these pieces, 5,000 grit. And wet, as I said. And you'll see the piece come back alive again Well, it was looking a little bit dull a few moments ago. It's actually now coming back to life again. And that's what I love about this process, actually. You take something from the rough to the smooth. That's that one then. So look, let me show you. That's it. It's had its sanding. So all I need to do now when I get back home is to get the gloss paste out and give it a bit of the gloss paste, and then buff that off and polish it with my resin polish and make it really, really shiny. So it's the back. And this is from my Nightstone series. So this is going to be, I think, earrings. But I'm not sure. It could be earrings. I might do it pendants. I'll see when the piece is finished which way it makes me feel that I want to go with it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this short video of me showing you just what I'm doing this afternoon. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon too. Take care and bye for now.